Greetings everyone, the boys and girls. This is James here speaking, and how's it going? Today is going to be the last week on 2022. It's crazy as the blast from the past, from the blast is 2022. So I just gotta be the rewards, the we wins that we have a blast from the past that I have to long for a while for the history. So with that been is the it has been a nearly happened 25 years, and until the next year is going to be the 25 plus years after been like it is excuse me, so it is likely a retro styled of a 90s and 1990s of retro styled. This is might have been had this is might have been greatly at have long awaited for the release. Has been is quite been wonderful days, the wonderful months and the weeks and the memories with the greatly the good things, very moments as a of a movement for the 2022. So with that, I have been had it's a eventful, it's a grateful, there's a gratefulness years. There's one of the it takes have been as it barely as it got remembered for quite been had long for, and I have to long been as in and outdoors, and I went to eventful years, and greatly to have the articles and archive it does has the carried onto the computer files and the internet files. So and I barely I spent have a whole lot of videos, pictures, and screenshot as well, and I used this to been his popular hits. They took on the internet, and just took on their platform at YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, whatever it is, whatever you have the social media platform. I gotta be feel that has upsided this year. Before of it, before of it is going to be next year, the 2023 is really having a really change. And so that's it's just that's quite for the greatly a grateful eventful with its the craziest movement. The these have are having this what to get this percentage, the predicted amounts, and I got up and I've been feeling for thought of 2022, the eventful the new year. So gonna be has events to be the years that are looking to look back to rewinds the we wins to re-wins to would as I would words I would to say so. And this quite been a greatly the upside of the years that I gotta have to predict it the years that back then before. So I gotta have to tell you, I was looking back to the a very moment. So let's get the tough to speak into it. So I started on to sign it up as setting up with this live streaming the James shows, and I have been seeing the Hunter the Big Boy, the always scenes that James shows the live streaming. So I did a lot spend for weekend, say Saturday, Sunday, and then make a Monday moment alongside the boys who would the reacted for the videos and the watches videos. So with that, I really did I didn't make these low budget for the personal adult animated comedy video. So I just made this I just made up a likely the Daleks, Rex Reinhardt, Leo Casper, and the Ricardo Lopez stalkers that our internet war games. So this this is my been my half this but the complex the animation videos the types that these would have made the low budgets is made up of the highly quality that it's just for high quality than the Monty Python's the groups of a comedy from British that they actually did they are did television's funny shows and then several films and games and something like that. And so with that I just visit the anime Vocroid and role-playing the Roblox on Discord server. I just signed it this on Discord server to where there's people who would likely interested at as have been like introduced by the internet personality persons. So with that being the internet personality persons, I've been to took on their social media platforms over nearly like a 15 plus years after it's running, and then alongside with the Hunter, the big boy, he's been running it. It took about 5 plus years after he's running the platforms and entertaining as well, and he's been played a lot indie horror games titles, and focusing as Hunters would be later focusing to play the unseen the completely history, like I said, indie classic computer games. So I have now the virtual box on my computer, so I installed it for the Windows XP, and then also it still got but gaming channels that I would wish I have played this classic computer emulators that sometimes I have a I felt if a big dreams is true. So I happen to use it for the first computers, the Windows 95, 98, and then Windows XP since when I was younger, as we look at the flashback that it's way back goes. And it's grateful is the day here, and I remember that time way back to post March 2022, and then early April 1st. It's like likely the world Autism Awareness Day 2022. I went to Bangkok City with a sky high hotel, and I just filmed it. Filmed it indoors at the hotels. Look at the view and nicely the nights of lights up at on the tops is Bangkok City, and it seems like a cyberpunk, the modern age. The buildings, the whole place is for Bangkok City, so it's really beautiful to view. So, and I can't believe it. I gotta make this live action animation films. I was ran to my idea. So, yeah, and I really had to I did I did have photos and video footage that I saving up to my iPhone files and carried to the memory drive, and does include my family's filming the diary to write about me, and that they took this into the memory drive like so. So with that to remember that time as, and I went to the disability children camp the 2022 with that remember I went the Knuckle New York and Knuckle someone Knuckle New York to find the arts that visually I met this art teacher guy. I just usually just talk to him, so nicely to see this guy, but he's been doing well. And art teachers, I've been usually just with Uncle Bob Ross, so, and I was painted at a lot of events. And so with that, I've been focusing to make these artists and animation career to take up gotta be has one of the biggest ideas and then needs to think to do with the indie animation films with Mountain King Studio. So digitally we have to talk about the James Media Mountain King Studio universe. So I provide it happen the next year that I've been the kickstarting to start to finish the within the 365 days the period. So always has been as I was given that, but give it that to Scott Host. Scott Host would like to see my artworks, and I've been working on the animation videos, and I've been seeing the articles, the video files, the history, long time, the history, the early, the computer animation, and then the traditional animations they made to United States, the Japan, the South Korean, the quality of an animation. So it's very much, and I just have to stick to do it anyway. So, and this might be last few days of 2022 that. So this is always happen. This is gonna be the last 2022 videos. We can always have. I've been remembered, which I was predicted. I was going to the before, so it's gotta be upsized. So, yeah, I just went to Bangkok City, a World Autism Awareness Day, 2022. I went to Knuckle, New York, to find the arts, the visionary, the imaginations, and his solutions. I focusing to make these artists an animation career to the animation videos. And then also I went to Autistic Camp 2022, the Knuckle someone. So this might be autistic people that couldn't understand. So it's just unresponsive. So boys and girls, if you have to say that how to stand up to autistic people. And then I went to the swimming sport games the Christmas day. I went to the swimming sport games in 2022 and got the brown prize. And also I've watched the Avatar 2, The Way of the Water as well, and they're all approved. But the bad quality, the downside is the very is tediously the years is tediously is the horrible things, the events likely being Russian invasion of Ukraine. So I don't know how the World War III is going to the happening till the 2023, the 2024 is going to the World War III is happening. And I don't really think the Russian people is really shocked, and they try to struggle to stop the war that had the World War III is coming about to the world apocalypse soon. And I wonder if we better find out. And well, it's a grateful new year. The 2022 has been over, and that's what I really just short talking about it. And so with that, and I gotta be the better for 2023 is going to kickstarting the James Media Mountain King Studio universe. So I wasn't prepared for that. I need to better the big money. I need to funds to get the budget, and look for the interest some people to get the 350 people, the artist and animator, and I gotta be to do it anyway. So that's all pretty much have to say. We have to talk about it, and I'll tell you. If you enjoyed this video, so make sure you have a like, share, subscribe the personal channel, and support the Kickstarter the project. I'll put the links in the description here. Subscribe to Scott Host and join our Discord server. I put the links in the description, so already have. So until then, and hopefully the Hunter the Big Boy that should be reach the 20,000 subscriber. And I gotta have to upgrade it to Hunter the Big Boy, the channels and profile pictures that the newest YouTube intro and ending animations that are gotta be the new detail. if I work on this and I done to the tested with the animations, a hunter will see it and then claim to the YouTube videos. So I would say to give it a that says when a hunter big boy. So I would support the proud of him. And this should be 2023. It's going to the focus is the animation videos as well, and the rest of the 2022 articles as well. And as always, thank you for all the viewing and watching these videos, and I hope you all live as a happy new year to 2023, and stay healthier, to stay been cooler, and to be ready for the real big action as well. And thank you guys, boys and girls as well. And that's all pretty much have to say it. And happy new year's, boys and girls, and I'll see you 2023 later. Take care, boys and girls.